Well, last night we told you about an Army veteran whose dream home turned into a nightmare when he discovered major issues that were never disclosed during the sale. He has spent tens of thousands of dollars trying to save his dream home. But as senior investigative reporter Walt Buteau shows us, the journey to save the property may now be headed to court.
The Huggins love the big backyard here, and also the fact that it was located across from a church that they hoped to get involved with. But location soon devolved into problem after problem. Joe Mendoza? First, the discovery Joe Mendoza, who signed the report that stated the home was bug-free. Is this your paperwork?
No comment.
Is not a licensed exterminator. There were bugs.
Termites just swarmed from everywhere.
Mendoza has since been fined $9,000 by the Department of Agriculture. How did you not find termites in that building? Army veteran Jonah Huggins, who served in Afghanistan, tells me Magnum Pest Control fumigated the house, with the company owner saying he wanted to do the right thing and that Huggins could pay him later. Huggins, who still has no idea how bad the termite damage is here, was even more shocked when he tried to use the bathroom.
After flush number 3 or 4, sewage came from underneath or the shower and underneath the toilet, just on both bathrooms.
The seller's disclosure stated the house was connected to the city sewage system, but a plumber hired by Huggins discovered the first floor was tied to a collapsed septic tank. The floor had to be jackhammered and the pipes replaced all the way to the street.
Honestly, I'm embarrassed that this would happen. I kind of thought that the home inspector would protect me from this kind of thing, or, you know, just it would be been divulged.
Darlene Allen, the owner of the LLC that sold the home to Huggins, would not talk on camera. On the phone, Allen told me she did not know about the septic system or the termites, but we obtained a wood-destroying organism report from January that stated there was evidence of termite damage, and the same LLC owned the house when that document was signed. Huggins has filed a lawsuit alleging fraudulent non-disclosure and negligence.
This is a tragedy.
His attorney tells me the home would have been almost impossible to sell if the septic and termite issues were disclosed.
But if you don't disclose it, then you might be able to sell it to someone like my client.
It was just a shock to me and my wife. We're done.
The Huggins tell us they've spent about $30,000 here, and they now hope the court will order Allen to buy back the property. Allen's realtor, Laura Keys, and her brokerage firm, Dalton Wade, are also named in the suit. Keys has not responded to requests for comment. Someone at Dalton Wade answered the phone, said no comment, and then hung up. In Tampa, Walt Buteau, 8 on your side.
And if you have something you would like Walt to investigate, call our helpline at 1-800-338-0808.